everybody, Joe Workman here, and today I am excited to show you Easy CMS version 1.2. This is a great update that a lot of you have been waiting for a long time, right? It brings a lot of exciting features, some features actually from Big Brother, from Total CMS, right? I brought them down into Easy CMS. And I really feel that with this update, Easy CMS is now a really powerful, well-rounded product. And I think I addressed a lot of the concerns with the initial release. So without further ado, let's jump in and see some of the amazing features of Easy CMS 1.2. So here we have the Easy CMS demo project that ships with Easy CMS. And the first thing you'll notice is that we are in RapidWeaver 7. And Easy CMS version 1.2 has full support for RapidWeaver 7 in both preview, publishing, everything, right? So everything works great with Easy CMS 1.2 and RapidWeaver 7. Another thing that you'll notice is that we've now separated the Easy CMS stacks into different groups so it's easier to find things. We have the Easy CMS admin stacks in their own little group that are blue, and then the white stacks are the content stacks. Now, one thing you'll notice also is that there is a new content stack called Cms Core. This may be the biggest change in Easy CMS, in that this new Cms Core stack really takes care of a lot of this CMS stuff behind the scenes that was before drizzled across a couple different stacks. So the Cms Core stack should be added to every page that you want to use the CMS on. Now you can add this to the top or the bottom. I'm using Foundation here, so I'm adding it to the top so that I can keep it next to site styles, right? But you'll notice here that inside the Cms Core, we have new text macros available. We have a lot more text macros, and they're a little bit different than before. So if you're using the old text macros, I strongly suggest that you move to the new syntax as soon as possible. The old syntax will still work. However, I can't promise that it will work forever, right? This new macro syntax is more verbose. It allows us to have more options, as well as it's actually a lot faster than the previous format to parse. So I strongly recommend that as soon as possible, you move to these new text formats or the new macros. Now, if we look at the settings for the Cms Core stack, you'll notice that you can actually turn on and off processing of macros. And then you can define whether or not you're using Foundation or not. And it has an auto checker, which is by default. But I recommend if you're using Foundation, tell the Cms Core that you're actually using Foundation. And if you're not using Foundation, tell it that you're not. It would just save a little bit of processing on page load times. Now let's move over to the admin page. And what you'll notice is that Easy CMS finally has its own protect stack now, so that you can password protect your admin pages with ease. There's also a complementary logout stack that allows you to add a logout button on your admin pages as well. So this was a much desired feature request, and I'm glad that we finally have this in Easy CMS so that you don't need to worry about having any other solution. It has baked in a protect stack right into the product. Now the next new admin stack is the Debug Stack. Now you can add this stack to the page, and by default it adds a server check stack that only shows inside RapidWeaver, and this shows when you preview, it shows you some debug information about your total CMS instance, whether not it's registered, whether or not what your PHP version is, what your host name is, and things of that nature. So it gives you a little bit of information about your server to help you maybe pinpoint any errors or issues that Easy CMS may be having on your server. Now, if you click on the plus button, you'll notice that there's also a Cms Log Stack. And this could be useful because it adds actual CMS information, all the transactional information that shows up in the CMS. So when data is removed or added to the CMS, if there are any errors and things of that nature, it kind of is another way of helping debug issues within the CMS. Now, another feature that came from Total CMS is the awesome Fullscreen Markdown editor, so that you can type your content in your Markdown over on the left, and then you actually see live updates of that information directly on the right side of the browser. So there we have it, everybody, the Easy CMS 1.2 update. As you see, it brought a lot of great features, especially the Protect stack, the Fullscreen editor, right? And then the Cms Core stack with all the new text processing macros that we have available to us, right? This really gives us a lot of possibilities of using not only the text across all other stacks, but if you notice, there were new sets of macros for resolving image paths. This allows us to really leverage and easily leverage these images across all stacks that support warehoused images, right? So it's really simple, it's powerful, and I hope you enjoy this update. It really is a well-rounded, full-featured product now, and I'm very happy that it's going to give you a lot of power to edit all of your website content online. So thank you very much, everybody. I hope you enjoy the update, and take care. Wait for the total CMS 1.2 update coming out really soon with blog support and everything. It's red hot. So take care, everybody. Thanks. Bye.